Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, ConcisetheBarber. It is not Sunday Night Live. It is Saturday night. And I needed to get on here because me and the fam, we was just watching some videos and I seen that 360JEEZY did a video about the Babeless Tune 45 collab. And watching that video made me wanted to come on here and really discuss some things because I love how he broke it down. And I really wish a lot of people understood what 360JEEZY is talking about. You get what I'm saying? Because only if you knew, like some of the things that he was saying in the video, if you knew the beginning, then things might be different on your outlook on things or your perspective. So let's just go ahead. I actually just gonna start the video. I am gonna pause it a few times, so just bear with me. But there are some things that he talks about that is so true when it comes to this industry. And the more and more you understand that, especially in the realm he's talking about as being a YouTube barber, like not everybody's a YouTube barber. So YouTube barbers understand YouTube barbers. Like we understand the journey, we understand the extra things, that go into it. And seeing, some people's beginning, like respectfully, I have not seen 360 Jeezy's beginning. I've seen like, I don't know, he could have been like, 4 or 5 years on YouTube already. You know what I mean? Like he was a waiver more so than, showing his haircuts at that time. But either way, like respecting people, knowing where they came from, it matters so much. So let me just get into the video. If you did not watch the video, watch it again. Make sure he gets his view from you. But there's a reason why I'm showing this video and we're going to talk about it. So let me just go ahead and play this bad boy and let me know. I will be pausing it a few times.
All right, so everybody's gonna want to know my opinions and my thoughts on these clippers and trimmers, right? I got through a whole day with cutting with them, and here's my thoughts on them. I think 360JEEZY. Listen, I know y'all been waiting on it. It's finally here. Finally. Dennis, what took you so long? Well, we got the Tune 45 clippers and trimmers. Hopefully, I have the trimmers too. Hopefully, I have the clippers.
If y'all seen it already, put a 1 in the comments.
Trimmers are just the, you know what I mean? But it's a big box. I expect both of them to be in here.
If y'all seen it already, put a 1 in the comments.
Okay, all right. This bubble wrap is in the way. Yes, sir.
Sound effect.
Yes, sir. Got the mats right here. The Tune 45 mat. And the clipper right here.
We're going to skip some of this. We're not going to watch the whole thing. So if y'all want to watch the whole thing, make sure you just go to this channel and watch it. But I am going to skip through it just a little bit.
Oh. All right. We ain't tripping on the bottom. Right. And the trimmer's right here. Let's open it up. That experience. Oh, I ain't gonna throw this.
I ain't gonna throw this.
Nice. You hear the sound? Let me see what this do. Okay, all right. Speed up. Okay. The sound quality. Not too loud. Let's get into this one right here. All right, you guys. All right.
Babies be
Let's
bugging.
go. Let me take that off, too. Let's go. Sound quality. Y'all hear the sound? The LED lights. Let me see what this do. All right. All right. Goes down. Speeds back up. When you hit the Tune 45 button. The grooves. All right. I like this handle. I like this. I like the lever. The lever on it is pretty dope. It feels comfortable. Okay. All right. We're gonna cut with these all day. All day. Just to get a feel for it. But yeah, wait. Let me talk my talk real quick. Listen, shout out to Chris Basio and the whole Tune 45. I remember them flying me out just to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? To see if there's anything that could possibly happen. You know what I mean? I support Tune 45 and what they doing. I seen them start from the bottom and now they here. Y'all gotta understand, we YouTubers. That's what they used to say about us. They used to say the game is to be sold and not told. What that mean, though? Look where we at right now because we told the game.
I'm gonna pause right here, and I really hope y'all really understand the stuff that he talking about. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's such a bar. Like, back in the day, everything was very secretive. Everything, you know what I mean? Like, the only way you're gonna find out is if you buy this DVD. Yes, I'm saying DVD, or if you go to this class in this city or this, you know what I mean? Like, that was the only way. I remember. I mean, honestly, I looked at barbers that was doing content on YouTube, and the fact that I found out they was doing a class, I went to that class. If they never gave out the information already, I probably would have never went to that class. So 360JEEZY, like, he was not to say he was ahead of his time, but he seen what was missing and he filled a gap in a different arena, showing it on YouTube. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. Like, for some barbers, this is common. There used to be a time where this was not common at all. On some real, like, it was hard finding out what barbers did and how they used to do things. You know what I mean? So, you know, being labeled as a YouTube barber didn't always have its, like, how can I say this? Like, it's in now, but it wasn't always in. Like, you could definitely have feel that vibe of barbers in a barbershop talking, oh man, yeah, they just on YouTube, man. There's some YouTube barbers. Like, it had that type of, like, taste to it. You get what I'm saying? So now you really about to see what he's talking about, though. But shout out to Tune 45. Like, they came out with a clipper with Barber. It's like, come on, let's get back to it.
I'm just saying, shout out to the YouTubers that's doing big things. Let's go.
Can't even see it, my bad.
We can go back to it after this.
Hey, Jen. I'm gonna show this one haircut, then we're gonna get to the next one. I mean, then we're gonna get to, like, when you like having a conversation.
right?
So we're gonna get
I
straight
got
to the
through a whole day with cutting with him.
conversation. So this is the part I really want y'all to like focus in on and listen to what Jeezy is really talking about and see like what he has to say is very important. I just really hope that y'all grab it. If y'all don't grab it from this video, just watch his video, and I just hope that you grab the information.
And here's my thoughts on him. I think if you've been following Chris Basio, Tomb 45, if they inspired you, I feel like this is a must cop, hands down. I feel like why do you even need to hear from me in order to cop these clippers and trimmers right now? I want to address for anybody that's thinking, oh, 360JEEZY is showing Tomb 45s. He's betraying Stylecraft. For anybody that's thinking like that, I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want. I do what I want. One day, do I do it? It's not my fault that I have my own voice and I can say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I'm gonna pause right there. Like, that's a straight. Like, do y'all really understand what he's saying? He's saying it's not my fault that he can say what he wants, and I'm gonna speak. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna speak for him, but I'm gonna add to what he's saying. There's some people that are in certain contracts where they cannot talk much about anything but whatever they signed up for. 360 basically positioned himself into a place where he can talk about whatever he wants, because respectfully, 360JEEZY created his own table and still has his table. Now, Stylecraft says, hey, we would like to do a collab. We would like to do this over here, da-da-da-da-da-da. So they came with their requirements and 360 came with his. See, the thing is that a lot of times, and I don't know if people really understand this, but even when it comes to like what I do, there's brands, you know, it's part of business. Once you understand this, there's brands, they'll come with documentation that they want you to sign. But have y'all ever considered having your own documentation to give to them to see if they'll agree on your terms? That is what 360JEEZY is saying. He's saying that I'm sorry that I have, well, my brand is strong enough to be a contract of its own and be like, you know what? Yeah, I like to collab with you, but as long as this collab doesn't affect anything that I do with any other brand, we probably good. I mean, not we probably good, but we good. So a lot of times people ask me, Concise, are you going to connect with a brand? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm being honest with you. I'm about CTB. I'm about Concise the Barber. I'm about taking what I do with my brand real serious. That's what I'm really about. Has nothing to do with me not respecting other brands. I'm cool with a lot of brands, and a lot of them are dope. But I have not how can I say this? I'm not in that place in my career where I feel like, you know what, I'm done with CTB. Let me go ahead and connect with them over there, and I'm just going to stay over there, and that's that. And that's how you're going to know me. Like, my angle is a little bit different than 360JEEZY. His is way different than mine's, but is somewhat under the same umbrella, as in making your name, your brand, build it up strong enough to the point that they want you. Let's keep going. I'm sorry.
I'm saying I could talk about what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm not under contract that keeps me from saying, you know what I'm saying, or showing a certain brand or a certain clipper. That's the good thing about keeping your voice, all right? And I just want to go into this and dabble into this right now, because when you sign up to be an ambassador or under an umbrella of a company, normally Normally what happens is you can only speak about that brand and what they got going on. You know what I mean? But I am in a position. I have built myself in a position to where I don't have to do that, y'all. I could literally talk about any clipper I want. And if it prohibits me from talking about any other clipper, I wouldn't do the deal. I wouldn't be a part of it. I would just stick to doing me and being by myself and never coming out with a clipper or none of that.
Right. And he can do that. I want y'all to understand. And I hope barbers really understand. He built up his own brand to the point that he don't need. This was by choice of saying, yeah, we can do that as long as this. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when you are, as barbers, as y'all are building up and y'all getting a name and stuff like that, really take inventory on what's going down. If you saying you always wanted to be on the Babelist team and Babelist reached out to you, okay, cool. That's different. But if your brand is doing great things and you got people coming to you, then just know that you have something to stand on. So don't lose your voice, like what he's saying. So I'm gonna continue.
You know what I mean? Never be no ties with no brands. That's the beauty of building yourself so big. And not to put me on this high horse, but that's the beauty of building yourself and focusing on yourself and really just going hard to where the brands really just, you know what I'm saying? They want you. You know what I'm saying? And if you want me, this is what comes with it. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a lot of barbers that want to get put on. And a lot of barbers want to get put on. They rock with just one brand. And I've how can I say that? Not that I can witness this or see this, but I feel like some are stuck. They will never say it. They will never say it. And they'll keep riding along. I guess until I don't know, until the plane crash. I don't want to say that. I don't mean it that way, but until it ends up in a way that they didn't expect it. So my thing is this: don't be so quick. Don't be so quick to just sign up with anything and any brand. Like, there's emails that I see. There's always a brand. And not always, but every now and then you find some brands, they're looking for certain things. So just build yourself up. Find out what you want to do. Like, respectfully, I didn't start this whole YouTube stuff doing product reviews. Like, it's like I figured it out. I did my general eds. You know what I mean? I went to some expos. I started seeing what was out there, and I really started to realize, like, yo, you know what? That's cool, but I don't really want to do that. That's cool. I don't really want to do that. That's dope, but I don't really want to do that. You know what I mean? So I had to find my own lane. Find your lane and rock it. That's what 360JEEZY did.
This is, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that you know what I mean? I don't hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really am free. I really feel like, dang, man, I would hate to have my voice being taken away where I can't really talk about Tune 45. You know what I'm saying? But I could talk about Tune 45 all day. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got this clipper, go pick it up. If you ain't got this trimmer, go pick it up. I'm not going into, the pros and the cons, you know, what you don't like about it. Nah, man. Tune 45, I started with them.
So right now, what he's talking about, basically, it's all about the support, the loyalty, and the love of what they have already came up with. You get what I'm saying? So I respect it. It's just like 360JEEZY. It's so funny because I was watching like an old video of mine. 360JEEZY is the reason why I bought the fast feeds. Why would I not get this man's clipper? I don't care what anybody say about the clipper. I'm getting the clipper. You get what I'm saying? So, because he helped me get to a certain place. I found him on YouTube first. I found him on YouTube, then I found Bazio. No, but I found him first, and I started seeing what he started doing with the fast feeds, and I was like, "Yo, them Jones is clean. I need to get the fast feeds." I got the fast feeds, and they are still my favorite clipper. I like them so much. I got every type of fast feed there is. So sometimes, how can I say this? Sometimes it's not about as much as I'm a product review person, there are some things in my life, even when it comes to clipper and trimmers, sometimes it's not about the performance of it. Sometimes it's just about who's backing it. And that's real. If y'all understand that, great. If y'all don't understand that, you will one day. You will one day.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up with them on YouTube. Some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all coming in on success. And that be the thing too with Chris Basio. Y'all coming in on Chris Basio's success, not knowing where the man came from. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go back, double back. Look at them old videos. Look at where a person came from. Then you'll start to appreciate where they at now and all the hard work that it took to get there. Because it ain't easy.
Right.
None of this stuff is easy. Propping up the camera, coming up with ideas every day. All of that stuff is not easy, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, real talk. I still remember the year that Bazio did on YouTube every day for a whole year. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. I'm being honest with y'all, not, but respect for him. It's a whole different grind.
And so when you see your favorite influencer dropping something, bruh, for me, all the knowledge, all the time, all the time we spent together, man, I'm buying it. No questions asked. I'm not filled with hate in my heart, y'all. Because there's gonna be people out there that feel like Jeezy ain't riding for Stylecraft. Nah, man, I ride for all of these brands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of these brands. If you got love for me, I got love for you. If you ain't got love for me, listen.
Yeah, he's.
If you ain't got love for me, I'm not saying nothing about you. And that's the bottom line. If you don't have love for me, I'm not saying nothing about you. And you got to get my name right. It's not 360JEEZY. It's 3.
Yo, he's stupid.
360JEEZY.
Yo,
You was in my DMs. let's not. You was in my DMs now. Let's remember that before we start talking crazy, because I know the video coming. I'm out, you guys. That's my take on it. Go pick them up. Shout out to Tune 45 Bablis for coming out with this clipper and trimmer. Shout out to Get Beam. I think Get Beam was behind the whole design of, you know what I mean, the drawing and stuff like that, because I know how Beam get down. Shout out to Beam as well, man. Can't leave him out of it. All right. It's your boy 360JEEZY. I'm out. Peace.
So yo, check out the whole video, y'all. It was an amazing. It was just an amazing video. 360JEEZY did it the way that he wanted to do it when it came to the Babeless and Tune 45. And I had to, like, when I was watching it, I was like, babe, I gotta do a video. I gotta react to this, because he clearly has a way bigger, audience than I have. But I also want my audience that might not know a 360. Every one of y'all probably do. But I just wanted to say my piece and get my piece out there, because I wanted y'all to really understand what he was saying and breaking it really down. Like, clearly what he said made sense, but I'm telling you from another YouTuber, like a YouTuber to YouTuber, what he said makes sense. And not having deals in certain ways where you can't speak on certain things. So that's the why I went the way that I went. Like, he went a whole different way. Like, clearly his name, he built that thing from the ground up. He did a lot of more years. He put a lot more work in than I did. So I'm not at his level. at all. But the grind, you know what I mean? If you're a basketball player, you're a basketball player. If it's in your heart, it's in your heart. You know, no matter if you've been balling for 10 years or somebody's been balling for 30 to 25 or whatever. I understand exactly what he's talking about. And if anything, he's trying to help. He's trying to help barbers really understand, like, look, get you right, get your name right, get your brand right to the point that you got more choices. You have that freedom to choose how you want to move, and nobody else controls it. That's basically what 360JEEZY is saying. But let me get to these comments. 11 p.m. stream is crazy. What's good? Ain't much. 11 p.m., bro. It's 3 o'clock where I'm at. Neil, what's going on? Jeezy positioned himself to do the things on his terms as he should. Neil, exactly. Honestly, that's how everybody should move, though. Like, to me, like, everybody should be. Think about it, Neil. If everybody was in a position to move the way that they wanted to, man, I think the industry would be a lot different in a better way, because then we'll know how to congratulate and support one another better, instead of feeling like we have to go against each other. Like, you have to understand, like, what team are you really on? You get what I'm saying? Like, the barber industry, the barber community, the people that work from the 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. that come home and don't see their family that much. Are you rocking for them, or are you rocking, and there's nothing wrong with it, but are you rocking for the brand because of their name, and that's it? Like, as a community, I think as barbers, we should know how to support each other better. And when one of us does something, we should know how to congratulate them instead of hate on them or saying, "Oh, well, they not with this brand. Y'all acting like this joint's a gang. Like, this ain't Bloods and Crips, bro. This is barbers. Like, y'all chill out." You know what I mean? Like, chill out. Like, a lot of us got families. You know what I mean? There's a lot of more stuff that concerns, not even concern us, but we got more things to worry about than people like hating in the barbering community. Like, why we got to be the ones? Like, my wife is in cosmetology, hairstyles, and stuff like that. I can't even lie to you. Like, there is so much more drama in the barbering industry than it is in the hair industry. And the barbering industry is so-called led by men, but we acting real funny. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand competition. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I remember when they did the barber versus like haircut competitions, whatever like that. I don't care who I'm going against. I'm gonna say, yo, I'm crushing them. You get what I'm saying? But once the competition is over, like we cool. You might have won. You could talk your talk, but then I got time. I got time, to get better and come back and go again. But I'm not going to hate you because of the fact that, yo, nah, he rocking with Stylecraft. Yo, he rocking with Babyliss. Oh, he rock with Anderson. That's crazy. They old school. Y'all, come on, man. On some real grow up. Grow up. Like, grow up. You going so hard for a brand, grow up. This is another man that's trying to make a living for his family and everything like that. And you're going to try to talk back and forth about him because he made a decision that's best for him and his family because of a brand. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, that's why I keep my peace with a lot of things. I don't really care, for some of the stuff that be going on. Like sometimes I think it's kind of funny. And I need my algorithm to keep algorithm. So I appreciate sometimes the comments, but that's just me. I just feel like it's hard to find actual unbiased YouTube barber reviews now, though, for real. And Jay, I understand that. See, the thing is that how can I say this? I really think that it's based off of preference. I might not be your best YouTube barber reviewer. I might not be that. you know, you got bigger name, you know, like, you got bigger names. You got Tank, you know, you got Cuts by Reggie, you got Sean Cuts. Um, there's a few more that do it, but there's other names that if you connect with them, then cool. I always tell people find your tribe, but when you find your tribe, you don't have to hate on somebody. You don't have to hate on the other tribe. Just find your tribe. Like, this is who I connect with. This is who I rock with. There's certain content that I like that has nothing to do with barbering because I just like videography stuff and all that jazz. That I rock with this. I rock with this tribe. There's two circles of people's content that I watch, but everybody else that does the same thing that they do. I don't. It's not like I don't like them. I don't care about them. You know, whatever like that. It's just I just found my tribe. So find your tribe when it comes to a YouTube. Oh, Woodshed Barber. He's another one. Like, find your tribe. I do my videos the way that I do them because I know somebody. They honestly, I get phone calls all the time of people saying, "Yo, Concise, did you get this? How they work? You like them? If you don't like them, I ain't getting them. I need your review." Da 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 da. Because they like my structure of my content. So if it's working, I'm gonna keep doing it. And some people like it, some people not gonna like it, and I'm perfectly fine with that too, and that's okay. My wife like this certain type of food, great, because I like this certain type of food that she don't like, and we both happy at the same time. So at the end of the day, like, we got to stop acting like people got to be the same exact way, the same exact type, or they got to say the same exact thing. Like, how boring would that be? Of every YouTube barber, each and every last one of them felt the same exact way. So what's the point of having 10 of them then? All you need is one because they all going to say the same. So yeah, people see the end product, not the grind. Yeah, that's true. People don't care about the grind. People don't care about the grind. I'll be real with you. They don't care about the grind. What people care about is the fact that, oh man, like, this is why I don't get on live at 3 o'clock, because I have no filter. It's too late. But people don't care about the grind because if they see somebody's success and they are not there, then they they feel some type of way. But it has nothing to do with Chris Bosio. It has nothing to do with 360JEEZY. It has nothing to do with anybody that they watch that is somewhere that they are not. It has everything to do with them, but they just don't admit that. So yeah, I watched it as soon as it dropped. Respect. TP will be deep in everyone's heads rent free. I don't even know what that means. I'm being honest. Respect 360. Facts. Big facts. Straight business decision. Anyone who's hating, it's just because it ain't them. Right. You know what? I would love to see how people move once they get in somebody else's position, because you might be surprised. You might be surprised how they move. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. That's the truth. Appreciate that, Chad. Respect. Yeah, man. Like, on some real, I have no like hate in my system. Same thing with 360G said. Like, there's not nobody, even if you don't like me, I don't even have, I can't even, I'm I'll say it like this. I don't have the energy to hate you. I don't hate nobody. The way that I live my life, what I live for, I would be a hypocrite if I hated you, on some real. Um, I do feel bad for people. I do. I feel sad for people. I do. Um, and I like to congratulate people. I like to give people their flowers. And I don't know, man. I just like to see what the journey is going to bring. I like to do this type of content. I like when people interact with me and say, this is that clipper and I like it because of this, or well, I like this over that, and it might be different opinion from mine. I'm okay with that. I like when somebody has a different outlook than me. Like, I don't want us all to be the same. It's some people, it's some people's job to hate. Every day they get up. That's their job. Yeah, Neil, that's it. And honestly, I feel bad for them. I'm being 100% honest with that. I do. Like, there is not like a like, oh no. I really do. I feel bad for them, that the fact that every day that God has given us, you know, to live life and to be an impact on somebody's life in a better way that actually gets them closer to God. And you're gonna wake up as if like God owes you something, or you're gonna wake up and have enough energy and time. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Like, you have time to hate. Like, I feel like that's wasted energy. But yeah. You know what it means. Stop playing dumb. You just watched 360JEEZY do a monologue mocking the UK accent. I watched Jeezy do a monologue mocking the UK accent. Let me go back to your comment. TPOB deep in everyone's heads, rent free. Andy, I honestly think that you misunderstood. If that's all what you got about what he said, I think you misunderstood what he was saying, sir. And I don't know. He's not in everybody's head. You know what it means. Stop playing dumb. I don't play dumb. And that's a hard thing for me to do, actually. Actually, no, I'm actually really great at playing dumb, but this is just not what it's 3:00 in the morning. There's no time for that. But what Neil said is, if it's some people's job to hate, like, you have time, like, you're taking out your time to be like, you know what? Like, you take out the time to have Twitter fingers. Like, I don't get it. Me, if you comment to me on my YouTube channel, it's algorithm time for me, okay? Like, that's how I look at it. You can ask anybody, like, that's how, if anybody that really knows me, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get this algorithm up. So T-Pop ain't in everyone's head. What do you mean he in everyone's head? Maybe I am slow. What do you mean? Like, I think maybe people like, I feel like maybe he has time for that. YouTubers are in TPOB head every video. That's what I mean. Right. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I'll be honest. There's certain things that go on I don't know until somebody tells me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there's some there's some things that be going on. I just be like, oh, but okay. I got hey, I hit you back. I'm at the gym, bro. I got stuff to do. See, at least Jeezy admitted. Okay. Dude is a troll. There's room for everyone. If your clippers sell more than the next guy, then kudos to you. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Neil. So I'm gonna be real with you. Whatever comments about to come next about that, I don't care. The main thing is this: barbers. Where 360JEEZY got to, he basically laid a foundation on how your name can be built up to a place where you're sitting at your own table and people are coming to you for offers. You don't have to take the other route. There's another way. Like, literally, there's another way. You clearly seen it. Bazio Num did it another way. They came out with products. They built the brand. They were barbers. You know what I mean? Like, they did it their route. What I'm trying to tell y'all, there's different ways and avenues on how you can go about things. You do not have to. You don't have to sign a contract that you yourself don't have any say. Like after, like it's just you sign that. I'm rocking with Andis, and that's it. Boom. Now, if it's your dream or goal or passion, you like the Andis brand, you like the team members, you connected with them, they treated you like fam, like you built up this relationship, and they asked you to be a part of the team, then take it. Sean Cuts Hair did that with Babyliss. That if that's something that's suited, like if that's something that's suited for you, great. I remember when I seen Sean. It was I think he signed with Babyliss sometime early in the year. It could have been around December, late. It was either in the winter or springtime or whatever like that. And then CT came. And when I seen him, I said, yo, Sean, man, congratulations, man. It's dope that you got a part of the team. And I remember that conversation where he was like, yeah, man, I really feel good about it, da 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 da. Unfortunately, the YouTube, like people that follow my channel, da 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 da. But look, I had the conversation with him like, look, not everybody's going to understand. Not everybody's going to understand it until they have to open up that door themselves to have to make a choice. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between being a consumer and an owner. Like, there is a difference. And until you get in the owner shoes, your mindset of how consumers think, it changes. So Sean Cuts Hair getting with Babyliss was the decision he had to make for him and his family in the things that he wanted to strive for. You got to respect him. Like, I wish a lot of people would respect him for that. That's the route that he wanted to take. So why why you do that? Yo, it's YouTube. There's other YouTube barbers that are doing product reviews. Why not congratulate that man and find out who else you can vibe with? Or you can become, like, sometimes I get like this. I say this to my daughter too. If you see something long enough that you get tired of, then do something about it or be a part of it. If you're tired of seeing barbers, well, there's not a lot of unbiased barbers. If you feel like there's not a lot of unbiased barbers out there doing product reviews, why don't you be the next one? And you come up with your own channel. You take out the time to edit your stuff. Why don't you do all of that? And then have your unbiased reviews and call it a day. Why don't you do that? Instead of saying that this is what I should do, like, for one, relax. I'm a grown, like, I am me, you are you. You do what you do, I do what I do. Like, let's just keep it at that. Y'all getting late, Concise. I'm sorry. Y'all. Sometimes I honestly feel like y'all act like kids. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but some people act like kids. Like, yo, if you have a men, we are designed to see if there is a problem, we come up with solutions. So be a part of the solution and stop complaining about the problem. If it's a problem of how I do something, how everybody else does something, then be a part of the solution. Come on YouTube, take out the time to learn it, take out the time to hit that record button, take out the time to edit your videos, and then boom, everybody's happy, right? I will hope so. All right, let me see what we got. Sorry, I went on a rant. Okay, TPLB built a really strong brand and gets no flowers from y'all. Okay. I respect what TPLB does, but he does go about it the wrong way, to be honest. 100% agree with him that clippers are too damn expensive now. Exactly. It's chess, not checkers. Jay, so here's something that I said, and if y'all just go into like my live videos, my Sunday night lives, I'll be live tomorrow. I'm talking about something else, but I talk about. Matter of fact, here I'll say this one again. Clippers came out with the MC1 clipper at $250. I made a video for them, and I knew that this was not going to sell for $250. I told them ASAP, like, look, nobody really doesn't know who or what this brand is or how well it can even perform. No matter who gets it really in their hand, everybody's going to question it. And the fact that they came out with 250, I mean, respectfully, you're a brand, you can do whatever you want to do. But if you're looking for numbers, this might not be the route. You know, I'll automatically say it's not going to stay at that price for long. 2 or 3 months later, it didn't stay at that price. It went down to 230. Then after that, I think it went down to 199. So what I'm trying to say is if the numbers don't fit, they will adjust. So if you are a barber that cares about the price of a clipper, and I'm telling y'all now, there are barbers that do not care about the price of anything. We have to accept that. Some barbers make a different amount of money that they don't mind spending $1,000 on clippers and trimmers. For real, for real. But there are some that don't like it. And that's okay, because there's clippers out there for you as well. There's multiple brands and companies that have budget-friendly prices. I am a person that does product reviews. If the clipper is $300, I'm reviewing it. If Andy's got a clipper that's $119, I'm reviewing it. I'm not like, oh no, no, I can't. I don't review anything under $250. Like, I don't know. You're not forced to buy anything. We need to take better care of our money and our budget and buy what we like within our budget. And that's just that. And if $100 is too much, y'all got other clippers for $20, $30, $50. There's people that really just rock nothing but those, and they're okay. I don't see them people complaining. But why not worry about getting more clientele than the price of clippers? But I get it. I get it. I'm not saying that I don't get it. There are some stuff that is too high, but guess what? Then don't buy it. If the numbers don't show, then they will have to adjust. Exactly. It's chess, not checkers. Facts, though. Jeezy and them, the others, OG started watching him like 6 years ago. And Andy, I would like to say, if you don't have any love for me, I'm not going to say nothing about you. How is that not respected? If someone talks it's about you, you're going to put them on? It's a lie if you say you would. I mean, Andy, he does have a point. So why does 360JEEZY ad makes less money than what? Andy, explain, please, since we were talking about business. Andy, did you watch this? Did you watch this video? I made this video because I was talking about how you should be able to grow your own brand up before you have to sign a contract with any brand to the point that you can't say nothing about anybody else. That was the number one thing. But if what you're saying is this, if I make $1 million a year, and he makes 3.5 billion, what does that mean to you? What are you insinuating? Like, I feel like that was just like you just, like, if you ever played spades, right? You got Joker, ace, deuce, king, queen. I felt like you try to slap one of the high cards and you threw down an 8 of spade. Like, I don't know where this comment came from. Like, it doesn't trump anything that we're talking about. But to me, that's just left. I'm in this industry to make money. How can I not respect the guy that's bigger than y'all? Oh, if you're in the industry to make money, then we're on two different levels. How can I say this, man? Like I wish I had my Bible next to me, because Andy, the rules and the concepts that I follow, your gift will make room for you. So if it's if it's your gift, it's just going to make room for you. And when I talk about gift, I'm not talking about just making money. But I can go in depth with that another time. But that's two different things, Andy. It is. He in my pockets now, like how much I make. He know my bank account. I'm out. Good luck, CTB. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like when we had these conversations on some real, and I'm talking about some stuff, like money can burn. Like I don't know. Like it comes and goes. You having a clear conscience, making the right decisions, impacting your family, doing all this stuff, helping other barbers get to a place where they need to. You're building up this, you're doing, and you're affecting your community in such a way that has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with just who you are, your mindset, your soul, your spirit, your morals, your ethics, all of that stuff. When you ready to have that conversation without trying to bring up how much somebody makes, then we'll probably be more eye to eye. But I think that was just like a different, like you threw out a card that that's like us playing a video game and I'm beating you in Madden, but you be like, but I can beat you in soccer though. Like I kind of feel like that was, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I just feel like, what is your point? Your point is, well, this guy makes more money than you, so I respect him. That's your point? If so, okay. Correct. There is levels, and I think you're missing it. I care how much I pay for clippers and trimmers, good, and that's fine. I feel like everybody. I feel like everybody cares. Well, some people don't. I'll be honest. I know some people just like, yo, all right, I'm grabbing it, but some people don't. Some people care, and that's fine. You got to care about what you care about. If it don't fit your pockets, then I just say don't get it. There's always something that's either like it, that can cut like it, like you don't like. To me, it's like, instead of us being barbers, let's just say we were all sneakerheads and the Jordans just came out, but it's at a price range that you don't rock with. Then don't get them. We ain't gonna hit up Jordan and be like, "Yo, man, these prices is crazy." See, this is, I really hope that we understand like target audience, right? Because as barbers, you should know your target audience, your what clientele that you're really trying to have in your chair. Now, if it's anybody and everybody, charge whatever you want. But if you want a certain type of clientele, you might charge a little bit different. So this is the crybaby barber mentality that's killing the culture. You're reviewing it as long as it's not TPOB. That's hate for real. Yeah, no, no, but okay. I'm glad you feel that way. You got to know people, because that sounds like an assumption. You don't know. Like you really, like Andy, like you really don't know. You have to be right here with me and see all the emails and all the people that I speak with on a daily basis. If I send out a media kit, if I do you don't know. You don't know who I do. You don't you don't know who's on the chop block, like what is that called? The block list. You don't know. I'll be honest, like that brand is definitely one of them. Like, no. but it's not the only brand. There's other brands. And I'm like, no. But see, I have my reasons for that. And as like when I go, I'm a father. I have a daughter, and sometimes when I leave the house, she always wants to know, Dad, where you going? Dad, where you going? Dad, where you going? Sometimes I tell her, sometimes I don't. And I feel like a lot of times people always want to know, well, why? And I spoke about this a few times, but there are some things y'all just don't need to know, and that's okay. And me saying that is like, well, see, he must be right. Nah, man, that ain't even the case. But if that's how you gotta feel to feel right about doing what you're doing, then okay. Absolutely. You don't have to purchase every clipper and trimmer that comes out. You really don't. I agree with everything you said. I 100% focus on my business and clients before anything else. Yeah, like what are we doing? So, respectfully, how would you know? You ain't got bread like that. Right, Andy. How would you know? Right. So take your words that you put that you putting out and put them back in your head and say, yeah, I really don't know. It's okay not to know. It's okay. Money buys all things you want. Money buys all these things you saying you want. No, it don't. Andy, no, it don't. Let me tell you something, Andy. And see, this is and I more than just barbers on here. I'm gonna tell y'all something about me, and I can care less. What y'all do with it. I used to live in Hampton, Virginia. I was an accountant at Hampton University. Before I came up here where my wife lived, um, I was about to transition up here and stuff like that. I had a job with oh, it was the school loans people, whatever like that. Came up here for an interview, got the job. Went back down to Virginia, start packing, everything like that. The day before I came up, the job called me and says, "Do," and I'm just being real with y'all because it is what it is. due to due to a student loan, to one of your student loans, we were not able to get, let you have the job, which I did not know, you know, all that was going to take place. I thought they did all the checks and all that stuff, and I didn't have something situated at the time, which I thought I did, but whatever. I was young, and I didn't do things the right way. Some people, I just didn't do things the right way. But I still came up here. So I came up here, Andy. I mean, whoever wants to hear this, I came up here with no job, no car, no place to live, and that's real. I had a family friend of mine that allowed me to stay. Let me get myself back up on my feet. I was working. I was working the temp agency jobs until I got into an accounting job up here. I did the accounting job, and I also got a second shift, and I worked at Amazon. So I was doing all that, get myself built up. Boom. So me and my wife, we got married. We moved into our house. 2 to 3 years. So 3 to 4 years later, after that, then we bought our own property for our barber shop. That also has a residential spot in it as well. So when you say money buys all these things that I want, money didn't buy all the things that I want. The wife that I had understood that I came up with no job, no car, and barely a place to live while she had her own, right? And some people might call her crazy, but I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. And money couldn't buy me that, Andy. So I told you that story and all those for y'all to understand that there are way more bigger things in life than what's in your bank account. And if you cannot understand that yet, then I hope you do. I'm not saying not to work on the bank account. I'm not saying that. But there are some things that are more important. Hopefully you had an ear to hear that. And yes, you told me in your comments you're about your business and making business decisions. Now you're saying money. No. Business. So how do we gauge then impact? Making business decisions you will have to do the rest of your life. Every day of your life. Money does matter. It's not the only thing that matters. You're twisting your words and you're trying to see. This is the type of stuff I have. I ain't gonna say I have time for it, but you're twisting up your own words and you're trying to flip it back on me. But that stuff doesn't work, because if you go back to your own comments, you'll see that the only thing you're talking about is only money. And I said only money does not matter. Money, I didn't say money doesn't matter. I said only money doesn't matter. Word, I'm gonna have to tap in with you for that tax advice, my boy. And see, in that, talk about the taxes, barbers, pay attention to your taxes. Understand what you are. If you're in a barbershop, what am I, 1099? What am I, W-2? If so, what insurance do y'all offer at the shop? If y'all don't, then get your own general liability. Go ahead and get some short term. Like, what's another one? Well, I hope y'all have life insurance, but there's other insurances that you should have. Like, matter of fact, hold on. Because me and my team, we just did we had a meeting with Aflac and we were working on insurances and which one that the shop's going to provide, what percentages and stuff like that when you're full-time, like certain type of benefits and stuff. So when it comes to this type of stuff, it's really important. It's really important. Like all that other stuff, yo, that people be talking about. Andy, is way bigger than money, Andy. It's bigger than money. It's you missing. It's about the gift. Once you understand the gift part, and you really understand how to utilize your gift, what a gift is. Like, what is a gift that God has given you to do His will, and how are you utilizing that? Like, how are people seeing that? Some people are operating in other things. Some people are operating in their gift. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just my piece, y'all. That's just my piece. But mad respect to 360 for how he went about this video. I really think that we should pay attention to that, because if we do, and barbers start leveling up their name, their brand, their style, whatever their gift is, however you leave an impact into the industry, and that you're helping barbers build up to be better, not just yourself, not just, like you're really helping somebody get to the next level in life, because there's so much that how we can impact people. Now, if you're somebody that, like 360JEEZY, did he help me make more money? In some ways, yes, he did, but not in the ways of him teaching me finances. But he taught me that I could be myself. He taught me that I could be creative. He challenged me in his YouTube videos, because when I watch his stuff, I look at like just his editing skills and I'm like, dang, how can I get to that? Like, where did he learn that from? I'm learning new things. Like, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that I'm learning that can help my family. Honestly, I care about motors. I care about batteries. I care about blades. Who makes the clipper? Like, if I'm an engineer, maybe I'll care about that. You know what I mean? But there's some things that I think we're focusing on that has I don't know. I don't know how worth it really is. Some things I don't like for me to know what warehouse made this and how many more are just like it for like $50. Me personally, I don't care. But if this was at a price range where I say, you know what, this ain't for me, then guess what? I won't get this. And I'll get I'll get one that is in my price range. I honestly think it's just that simple, and I think we make things a lot harder. But stay true to the game, stay true to yourself, continue to keep building, impact others, impact your livelihood, the barbering community, see how you can really pour out to people in a way that they can become better people. And just let's just keep it at that on some real. Any more questions? Because I'm about to go to I'm supposed to go to the gym in the morning, but it's okay. Any other questions? Any thoughts? I'm here, I'm up. You know, speak your piece. Somehow I'm up. I don't even know where I got all this energy from. I'm wired, bro, but I'm about to be out. I appreciate you hopping on, Neil. I appreciate anybody that's on at this time. Like, y'all crazy. Y'all need to I'd never be up this late. Like, I'm just not. I'm definitely a morning person. So it's just rare, you know, that I'm on here. But I couldn't sleep without speaking my piece when it came to that video that Jeezy dropped. So barbers, let's keep going. Let's keep uplifting one another. I congratulate y'all. You had a great weekend, a great week. Keep going, keep striving, whatever's working for you. When it comes to kind of like content or even clients, keep doing it. If you guys need help, there's a lot of stuff out there. Y'all can stay tuned in with me. I am doing some stuff, you know, that might be able to help you. Sunday Night Lives are about to get more crazy. I had a few people on. If y'all didn't see none of my Sunday Night Lives, go back and check some because I had a mentor on. I had Chris on. I had Edward from Fort Worth on. I'm about to actually have, since it's around that time, I'm going to have an accountant on. And I had an investor on, a real estate agent on. Like, whoever I'm connected with, I'm going to try to give like a real good conversation, you know, with them. Hopefully that they can help you in some areas of your life that's a need. So I appreciate y'all, man. I respect what you represent, bro. Get some rest. Appreciate that. Just know there will always be critics. Ride with it. Yeah, Neil, I need the algorithm. I need the algorithm. I need the algorithm. Like it's a part of it, you know. See if you can get cuts by Reggie on. Facts. I'll get them on. I'll try to get them on. I'll try to get them on. I hit them up. But yeah, I definitely can get some more. If y'all have any other people that y'all wanna hear from, I'll definitely try to get them on. One of these days, I'm gonna try to get Vic too. That'd be crazy. That'd be well. I'm a type of person that I'm very optimistic, so not too much stuff is crazy to me. There's a lot of things that I just, not to say foresee, but what some people say is crazy, I think is common. So I love the smoke from the haters. Honestly, I know this might sound cliche or whatever, but sometimes they be really giving me something to be grateful about. Um, they give me something to pray about. They give me a different light, a different perspective on mm, like how can we help? Like honestly, that's where my mind be at. Like how, because my thing is not everybody's always gonna like you, nor do I care on some real. But for those that like if you gonna try to get to know me, then get to know me. If you ain't trying to get to know me, then don't get to know me. It gives me energy to go and get some trolls. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I have a different energy a little bit for the haters. It's more so like it's a challenge. It's a challenge for me. Like I wonder if like let me just say this. I wonder if somebody that really does like dislike me can really have a sit down talk and conversation with me on why they really dislike me, other than the he say she say type stuff. I don't think a lot of I don't feel like a lot of haters really deal with confrontation, being straight up and honest about stuff. They got Twitter fingers all day. They got Twitter fingers all day because that's the world we live in. But where I'm from, if you had a problem with somebody, yo, let's talk this out. Let's meet up. Let's talk. That's just where I'm from. That's the era where I'm from. I don't really care for all this stuff through the internet. Like it's easy. It's easy to do that. It's more like talk to me face to face and see what's what. Like now, no fighting stuff, but just what's up. But most people ain't gonna do that. Most people ain't gonna do that. So, but I am gonna go to bed though. I appreciate y'all hopping on, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. You know, on some real. Like y'all crazy. But I had my glasses on earlier, but I knew the light was gonna have a glare. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Sunday Night Live. I will be on tomorrow. I will be talking about something. I did just have a video that just come out. If y'all didn't see that, check that out. But I will be talking about breaking down like when it comes to bulk and what Clipper does best with bulk. It seems like a lot of times people have like different perceptions on like how we should go about it. So I'm just going to give my take on that because it's like, oh, this Clipper doesn't do great with bulk and da 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 da. But like I said, we'll talk about it because I might have an interesting take. I might have a different approach than some people because it's not as it always seems. I can have a Clipper I can have the same Clipper that you have, tweak 1-2 things, and it could be amazing at bulk. So is it really the motor? Or maybe it is the motor and the blades are great. But we'll talk about it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all take it easy.